Yo, yo, yo. Was geht ab, Guys? Ich stelle hier nochmal kurz alles ein, dass ich hier alles perfekt auch habe. MIS. Genau. Den einmal hier rüber. Bisschen kleiner. So, maybe. So. Drecksdome weg, dann habe ich hier auch noch mehr Platz. Ich weiß nicht mehr, warum der hier offen ist. Ich sage euch ehrlich, ich weiß nicht mehr, warum ich den Dome offen habe. Ehrlich. Wir sind hier gerade schon im Downside Trade, weil IS eigentlich basically alles rejected hat zur Upside. Deswegen würde ich denken, bevor wir hier Upside kriegen, fillen wir auf jeden Fall noch die Gap bis hier unten, also bis 57,62 wahrscheinlich auf IS. Maybe taken wir noch das Low, das 50er Low. Und danach könnten wir auch noch da drunter. Auf IS würde ich basically sagen, wir müssten eigentlich droppen bis 57,41. Also Minimum, wie gesagt, bis 50 und 41 wäre noch ganz reasonable eigentlich. Wir haben auch gute Tabs schon aus der Zone gemacht, also ich kann euch das hier nochmal zeigen auf dem IS-Chart. Wir haben hier schon einen Perfect Tab gebildet eben, zur Downside halt hier auf dem Hourly. Vor allem sind wir hier auch in einem Orderblock, ne? Wir kaufen hier viel von oben runter. Die Candle ist hier auch gerade schon nach unten gehen, also fast unten am Closen. Wir öffnen auch in 5 Minuten. Also ich bin sehr zuversichtlich, dass wir hier nach unten einfach weiter dumpen und deswegen habe ich auch auf dem Practice hier vorher den MNQ Trade genommen hier, in den ich mich ein wenig reingescaled hatte. Ich hatte zuerst hier 3 offen und hatte meinen Stop irgendwo hier oben. Ich glaube hier, da wollen wir nicht outtaken bei dem hier und wir sind hier wieder runter und dann habe ich hier eben nochmal 2 geaddet, weil ich denke, dass wir dann in dieser Konstellation hier auf jeden Fall nach unten crashen müssten. Sonst kann man ja auch sagen, was haben wir hier an Setup gebaut? Haben wir wieder dieses wunderschöne Sweeping Setup. Das hier könnte man jetzt dieses sehen. Da suchen wir jetzt die richtigen Touching Points mal kurz. Also ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass die Trendline so funktionieren würde oder so. Ich denke, am meisten Sinn macht sie aber so. Und dann sind wir halt hier, ne, haben hier oben nochmal Liquidity getestet und davon jetzt runter. Wir werden sehen, was passiert. Es kann gut sein, dass wir hier nochmal hochgehen, hierhin irgendwie. Das alles nochmal rausscheppern hier und dann von hier runter gehen. Ich versuche jetzt auch meine Risk bei $250 zu halten, weil wir versuchen ab jetzt nur noch $250 zu riskieren, um 300 zu machen. Und da werde ich maximal, denke ich mal, 5 Contracts nehmen, aber eher so Richtung 4 gehen. Grüß dich, Chrome, was geht ab, Bro? Ich grüße dich, Bruder. Wir haben hier gerade wieder Inverse, sehr schönes Sell-Setup schon. Auch Pre-Market hier gerade schon, sehr schönes Sell-Setup. Man kann das hier auch gleich übertragen auf die Order-Blocks hier hinten und auf diese Wick-Zones. Und auch hier auf diese Fair Value Gaps, also das ist eine sehr stronge Zone, aus der wir hier gebounced sind gerade und aus der wir hier Liquidity genommen haben. Wir kriegen jetzt hier gerade schon einen Perfect Tab. Können mal gucken, ob der sich continues. Aber es sieht gut aus. Ja. Wie geht's dir, Chrome? Ist alles gut bei dir? Gibt's was Neues? Ich mache jetzt auf jeden Fall mal ein bisschen Musik an. Ich check nochmal kurz, ob YouTube-Stream läuft. Der läuft, das ist sehr gut. Und dann machen wir uns, was machen wir heute an Musik? Ich würde halt eigentlich gerne No Copyright hören, aber ist eigentlich egal, weil wir sind eh noch nicht monetized auf YouTube. Dann ist eigentlich egal, würde ich denken, ne? Sonst können wir mal in deine Old Bangers Playlist reinhören. Können wir mal reinhören. Weil das wird auf jeden Fall gecopyrighted, aber ja. Heute fand ich wegen Titel, oh, habe ich das noch im Titel stehen? Nee, morgen wahrscheinlich fandet, also ich werde mir den morgen, beziehungsweise heute halt aktivieren dann und zu morgen traden. Ich habe außerdem, ich habe jetzt Titel einfach nicht geändert. Ich habe außerdem das nochmal geklärt mit dem Gate und so mäßig, also das sollte eigentlich klappen. Und dann kann ich mir den letzten Account quasi aktivieren. Und wenn, das habe ich jetzt gestern rausgefunden, das ist einer der geilsten Sachen, die es gibt, Chrome. Holy fuck, das hat Topstep jetzt recently scheinbar erst geaddet, aber wenn du dich ausloggst, ne, ich kann ja jetzt hier mit dem Account, kann ich ja eh nichts machen, ne? Aber du kannst ja auf Manual Logout, dann kannst du einfach Custom einstellen und dann gibst du einfach die Zeit an, wie lange du, also quasi bis wann du ausgeloggt sein willst. Wenn ich jetzt sage, okay, ich will bis wieder 15:30 Uhr, also 3 Uhr, select end time in the next day, ja das will ich doch. Das ist ja nicht AM, sondern von mir ist auch so. Oder kann ich hier 2 einfach einstellen? Selected end time is in the next day. Genau, so soll es sein. Also ne, 3:25 Uhr, da möchte ich meinen nächsten Dings haben. Da möchte ich erst wieder, dass ich Zugriff auf meinen Account habe. Das heißt, der würde mich jetzt für 23 Stunden und 45 Minuten aus diesem Account, also ist ja egal, ob ich es jetzt hier mache, weil ne, wir kriegen ja den Funnet. Aber der würde mich jetzt für 23 Stunden 55 hier ausloggen. So, jetzt bin ich für 23:55 ausgeloggt. Und mein Account wird erst wieder um 15 Uhr, ich glaube 25 habe ich eingestellt, erst um 15:25 Uhr wieder freigemacht quasi, damit ich wieder auf dem traden kann. Und das werde ich für meinen Funded nutzen. Ich glaube, das wird mir richtig was bringen. Schon seit 3 Wochen. Ich habe das gar nicht gerafft. Gar nicht so richtig gecheckt gehabt, aber das ist ziemlich geil. Also ziemlich geiles Feature. Wir öffnen jetzt ja auch in 1 Minute und machen eigentlich schon ganz gut, was ich meinte. Ich glaube, ich habe den Trade hier eröffnet ungefähr. Das ist ja, also das ist wirklich eins der besten Features, die ich je gesehen habe. For real. Also wir müssten hier mit NQ ziemlich stark dumpen. Ziemlich stark. Wir öffnen wie gesagt in ein paar Sekunden, aber hier unten ist noch Liquidity. Hier ist Liquidity. Wir haben hier die End der Gap könnten wir markieren. Hier. Wir könnten das ganze Ding hier eigentlich runterrunnen und noch weiter eigentlich. Meiner Meinung nach. Gerade hier schon für 50 Punkte gefüllt. Wir schauen einfach mal, wie wir uns auf IS verhalten. Weil das wird ja das eigentlich Wichtige sein. Aber guck mal, wir haben hier geöffnet. Das ist schon mal eine wunderschöne Kerze nach unten, ne? Die Fair Value Gap hier komplett geclosed. Wir müssen mal gucken, wie jetzt hier Resistance ist, weil ich will hier nicht nochmal komplett hochpushen sehen. Ich würde die Gap hier jetzt gleich mal einzeichnen, aber das ist ja quasi dieselbe immer noch, wie man sieht. Dann müssen wir halt gucken, ob die uns jetzt hält. Wenn die uns hält, wäre ziemlich stark. Aber es ist eine kleine Wick, das ist eigentlich gut. Ja, das Top kannst auch links auf die Einstellungen, dann bei Risk Settings und dann auf Personal Logout, da kannst du dich für bestimmte Sessions auch ausloggen. Echt? Risk Settings, Trade Clock, Personal Logout. Meinst du das? Damn, was? Das ist crazy. Das ist ja crazy. Du kannst ja einfach die Sessions dingsen, das ist ja heftig. Das ist sehr, sehr krass. Das hätte ich nicht gedacht. Das ist extrem geil. Wir dumpen hier immer, ne, 50% getappt aus der Zone. Wir dumpen jetzt hier weiter, nehme ich mal an. 1 Minute ist hier aber auch schon gut unter dem Bollinger Band. Also hier wäre es nicht verkehrt, ein paar Profite zu nehmen. Ich nehme mir mal einen.
Order filled.
Aber das verhält sich halt immer noch sehr, sehr gut hier. Deswegen will ich eigentlich noch ein bisschen Push sehen. Und wie gesagt, auf IS können wir die 57,50er Candle unten nehmen. Und das heißt, wir haben hier eigentlich einen riesen Drop vor uns. Und looking at 4 Hours auf NQ hier. Das wurde ja schon getaked. Also die einzige Reason, die wir halt haben, ist halt hier drunter zu gehen. Also ich kann das, denke ich mal, deleten hier alles eigentlich. Die einzige Reason, die wir haben, hier nochmal runter zu scheppern, ist eigentlich, um dieses Low hier zu nehmen. Und von diesem Low ist halt dann die Frage, okay, du könntest dir jetzt basically von die Wick einfach hier einzeichnen als Zone. 50% davon ist dein Target, weil 50% der Wicks wird meistens giltet. Und dann wärst du hier dann. Wir gehen hier gerade auch schon wirklich perfekt runter. Gerade auch schon ab. Achso, weil ich den Stop-Sold runtergeplaced habe. Gerade schon ab 90 Punkte hier. Und wir sollten aber so 200 bekommen aus dem ganzen Jahr, glaube ich. Ne, schön den 9er hier nochmal getappt. Ich zeichne jetzt mal für euch, damit ihr noch vielleicht einen Trade entern könnt, hier ein bisschen was ein, wenn wir was sehen. Das ist halt die letzte Liquidity hier, ne? Die könnten wir jetzt nochmal Topside touchen und davon bouncen. Wir könnten aber auch einfach hier aus dieser kleinen FEG hier, die wir gerade halten. Ich muss das mal hier ein bisschen kleiner ziehen, das ist ultra annoying, weil dann kann ich nicht so gut meine Sachen hier managen. Müssen mal gucken, wie wir auf die Gap hier jetzt reagieren. Wir haben halt hier auch den 20er EMA und sowas hier, ne? Also wir sind hier eigentlich gut zum Dumpen. Ich sag das ehrlich. Liquidity getaked, Liquidity getaked. Die Liquidity ist noch offen, die könnten wir jetzt noch taken. Hier oben die Gap schließen und davon dann runter. Das wäre nochmal perfekt. Das hier wäre ein guter Entry. Würde ich denken. Das hier könnte man als guten Entry sehen. Stop sind 25 Punkte, weil wir riskieren jetzt nur noch 25 für 30. 5 Micros Entry halt, ne? Sehr schönes Ding, Digga. Geht schon mal gut. Also wir haben auf jeden Fall noch diese Downside Pressure. Immer noch scheinbar. Wir hatten hier schon 50% getaggt. Also wenn wir hier nochmal drüber gehen, dann würde ich auf jeden Fall vorsichtig sein. Das könnte schon gereicht haben. Liquidity hier nochmal genommen. Die Liquidity, glaube ich, auch genommen, tatsächlich. Ja, die Liquidity auch genommen, müssen wir jetzt hier runterscheppern. Das ist jetzt ein perfektes Setup, weil wir eigentlich ist das immer ein sehr, sehr gutes Setup, wenn die Wick vorher schon in quasi die letzte Gap hier reintappt und dann nochmal eine Wick kommt, die das ausnimmt und aber nur ganz slightly in diese Gap reintappt. Ich weiß nicht, wie man diesen Touch nennt, aber es ist ein extrem geiler Touch eigentlich und der funktioniert eigentlich most of the time. Aber ich weiß halt nicht, wie volatil wir hier gerade noch upside-mäßig sind. Ich würde hier aber jetzt langsam wieder einen Dump sehen wollen. Na, wir haben jetzt hier zweimal schön 50% getestet, das hier ja auch rejected nach oben und unten Liquidity schon gegrabt, also gezeigt, dass wir hier unten Interesse dran haben. Das wäre halt ein perfekter Trade zum Beispiel für unseren Funded. Na. Mal gucken, ob wir hier noch TP filled werden für das, was wir hier eingezeichnet haben. Das sind 50% hier, glaube ich. Vorsichtig hier. Wir müssen den Bounce jetzt hier halten. Der Song gibt mir immer so Minecraft-Vibes, ne? Boom, TP filled. Und da hätten wir unsere 30 für 25. Boom. Clean as trade. Wenig Drawdown. Der Song in MC war Banger, ist wirklich so, Digga, das ist ein All-Time Classic. All-Time Classic. Ich will uns hier trotzdem immer noch weiter dumpen sehen. Ich adde jetzt hier noch mal rein. Wir haben ja unseren Fill hier eben oben markiert gehabt, unseren Original Entry. Wir sind ja jetzt, glaube ich, schon... Ja, wir sind basically 100 Points up. Digga, wir haben schon 100 Punkte wieder gemacht, ne? Yes, rennt schön runter zu dem Low, wo ich meinte. Wunderschön. Kann man nicht anders sagen. Guckst du auch gerade schon nach Entries? Bisschen practicen. Wir sind jetzt da unten von der Zone gebounced. Das könnte jetzt eine klein bisschen mehr bouncy Area sein. Da müssen wir jetzt noch mal ein bisschen aufpassen. Aber ich glaube, diese Zone, also das alles hier müsste trotzdem halten, weil, also du musst dir eigentlich nur die Higher Timeframes angucken. Dann siehst du halt, wie bearish wir sind und dann siehst du auch meine Bias, ne? Also so, Bruder, du guckst nur auf den 50-Minute, ne? Oder komm, wir gucken mal auf den 4-Hour, Bro. Was sagt uns der 4-Hour? Fair Value Gap, gefillt, drunter geclosed, gefillt, drunter geclosed, gefillt, drunter geclosed. Jedes Mal Dump Reaction davon. Was haben wir hier im letzten End gemacht? Wir haben nochmal hier oben, diese Fair Value Gap hier oben haben wir angetestet, doppelt. Aus dem 4-Hour kann man jetzt noch nicht so viel schließen. Aber hier kann man schon sagen, guck mal, wir haben hier eine High Zone, da haben wir reingetappt, sind von rejected. Wir hatten hier wie gesagt, die Fair Value Gap reingetappt, rejected, mehrere tausend Male. Und hier immer weiter, umso weiter du die Timeframes runtergehst, siehst du hier halt, ne, immer mehr Fair Value Gaps, die overpeaked, rejected, retested und rejected wurden. Dasselbe hatten wir halt hier und dann war ich halt hier sehr, sehr bearish. Aber das ist zum Beispiel, ne, das ist crazy touch. Das kann halt manchmal passieren. Ich bin hier trotzdem bearish, so, das ist nicht das Ding. Aber die Upside gehört hier, denke ich mal, auch dazu. So, wir haben hier unten immer noch keine Liquidity genommen. Außer diese eine. Aber die haben wir auch schon in der Kerne davor genommen. Deswegen, ich lasse hier einfach run, denke ich. Das ist zwar wirklich eine crazy Return Candle hier, ne? Knapp 80 Punkte. Aber ich believe hier trotzdem, dass wir hier weiter dumpen. Weil IS eigentlich dumpen muss. Wir haben jetzt hier auch die Trendline geretestet, by the way, Jungs. Hier ungefähr die. Das ist die Trendline. Wenn wir da outside closen, kann man auf jeden Fall nochmal für ein Sell gucken. What's up, Ferzi? How you doing, bro? So this one was TP filled for you guys, if you were in this. We hit the 20 and the... I don't even know which EMA this is. Oh, this is the 20 Bollinger Band. Alright. That's alright. We closed outside here.
Order
sell this
filled.
one more time. I want to see trend continuation here. We should continue to the downside, I think. Even though we had a good liquidity sweep down here. We could see some upside, but eventually we should dump this. I give this, it's 250. But I won't go for more. If this stops us, it stops us. We were up like 1,000 or something already. Good, bro, ain't traded yet, but yeah. Yeah, just take it slow. Watch the open. Watch the first 15 minute. Like this is our 15-minute candle. Like it's very indecisive, but looking at price action before that, we're meant to dump. Like look at this. Look at look at this overall structure. Like we're meant to dump. Even if we retest up here in this OB, we're meant to dump. We're meant to shoot this like at least this low. Yes, ES rejected this trend line too, so we should fall here. Yeah, we should fall here. So I'd say this would be another good short entry. Let's say you put it here. I'd give this 35 probably if I were you, because of this zone. We could hit this and reject this straight, but I'd like to see us just dumping this straight away. So for purpose of this, we're just gonna put this at... Yeah, I think we let this at 25. Because we also had a good retest here. This was a good retest, but I still think we're gonna dump. So that would be your entry. 26 point stop, TP all the way down here. Had at least a 70 point runner here. This one kit definitely hit. Definitely. ES looks very bearish. ES has very bearish momentum. We rejected the trend line above here. We should, yeah, dump through this. Exactly that. We should dump strong here. For everyone who took this sale, congratulations. You can ride this runner, I think 150 points or something. Like this was my original TP. Down here somewhere. So run this bad boy till you can't anymore if you're in this trade. For personal, like, Alter Chrome, imagine ich hätte so ein Ding, imagine ich take so ein Ding auf dem Personal, ne? Ich selle hier, Bruder. Das sind ja alleine schon 100. Ist einfach ein Huni, Bruder. So. Stell dir vor, ich trade so, ich habe so 300 aufgeladen oder so, oder 300 deposited. Machst du direkt einen Huni, Digga. Das ist 33% an einem Tag. Boom. Yes, rejected. Test the trend line again. Testing here again. We should reject this, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna sell one more
Order
here.
filled.
This is a clean rejection, yeah. Yes, it's rejecting this like perfectly. Exactly on the trend line. Rejecting to the lower side, now flip the candle. We should see this motherfucker dump like all the way down to... We should be able to hit this low. This low should be hit here at 214. Still pretty sure about that. But it's holding. It's holding in this range. Let's look at the 5 minute. 5 minutes still going, 2 minutes on the 5 minutes, so don't worry. We can still bump this back into the trend line. Eigentlich ist das crazy, ne? So, mal eben so. This will just full sell off, I'm pretty sure. I don't think ES can hold this level. ES needs to dump this, like this would be the only target ES could have, like, or the only reason we should dump more here. Because we already took the other liquidities on the 3 candles before that on ES. The third hourly candle before that, we took liquidity already, and we dumped this off straight with the perfect tap at 788 on my fair value gap up there. So the next target logically is down there at 5,750. This would be your target. When this gets hit on ES, you could scale out your first contracts. We could run lower, even lower than that, but we'd have to see. Can we close this in the trend line? Good push here. ES is already going lower like hell. Let's see how fast we can hit the 5750 here on ES. 4 points away from it right now. Could at least dump this low again. Or should at least dump this low again. Looks good for the close inside. Good momentum here. Look at this, perfect OB formed at the top of this range. So we should sell off here, pretty strong. Maybe retesting this and yeah. You could scale into their position here some more. This is retesting 50% on ES right here. At the 60s again. Oh, this looks like a lot of noise today, but still we just mirror this candle I think and go below this then.
Order
sell
filled.
One more here. Last one I sell. Stop goes to 250 still. Only risking 250 on this. Tap the fair value gap again. Yes. We have to see if this can hold. Let me have a look at the 5 minute. Yeah, just testing back at the trend line here. More important is, do we have news today? Yes, we do. This could send us down, actually. But this already should send us down. Like 50% tap of this OB here. We should at least see the mirroring of this high, so this low. We should close somewhere near this low. I'm predicting it already. This will be the low that we should close at. You guys will see. This will probably happen. But the S still showing some bullishness here, even though we haven't tagged that low yet. But I think we're pretty meant to tag that low, so this could be the last grab before we fall like a lot. That would be a good grab before we fall a lot. Like we perfect tap the FEG to the upside at 62 on ES. I'm rejecting that at the moment. I'm looking at the 1 minute here again. Small candle at the top, but we 50%ed this, I guess. Now we didn't. So this should go down here, bounce off of that still, and go lower. You just have to endure this. Just endure. I'm telling you when we're at the point where we want it to be at. Because we're still just collecting sellers. Like taking out buyers, collecting sellers to the downside. That's what's happening here. I can show you that too here. Okay, we just now broke a bit out of that. But we're still testing around that area. Of this trend line. And I want to see this 50 here. Because this would be, as said, the only logically like liquidity target that we should hit. It wouldn't make any sense to like go to this low, not take this, and bounce completely back up. Wouldn't make any sense, like looking at price action here. So we should see this low getting tagged. Could be that you see our stop hit before that, but we should dump off back really soon. I'm pretty sure about that. I see us very, very, very bearish here. Filled this whole gap now. So we should be good here. Like this could be enough for sending us down. Getting back into the trend line maybe. Don't bounce off of here. I just want to see you get through this. Yes, still showing bearishness here. So I'm still bearish. But we'll see what we get here. Testing around this. OB there, around this FEG there. Come on, dump this straight down now. That would be perfect. That could happen right here. Perfect tap on this FEG here. Could see this send us down. Didn't expect that much upside, to be honest. Expected us to go lower already. But this could still be just grabs, just liquidity grabs to the upside. We took lots of liquidity already in the internals here, just a second ago. I'm just not sure if this is a double top or if this is still above that, but we took that now. Yes, close that gap to the upside now too. I'm just holding. Gets a good rejection here. Can we go? Could be that we just get one big candle to the downside at 4 PM. I myself don't even know why we take that much liquidity here, but as said, we could hit this again. And I'm not sure if this is a double top on ES, but like there is a double top at the top here, or this could be a double top. Like you could see this as a double top on ES. Could be that we tap over that.
Order filled.
Damn, we got stopped here.
Order
I'm
filled.
selling back into this. I'm still very, very bearish on this. Rejected that much zones that I still can't think about like buying this. Top of Bollinger Band here too. Was sagst du, Chrome? Damn, like we closed out the Bollinger Band. I don't even know why this shoots up. Maybe we just 50% of this whole range here. But isn't this like somewhere down there? Yeah, okay, we got above 50% here in one big candle. So I expect this to take liquidity and dump off. Like we took lots of internal here. Yeah, we took lots of internal here. Let's see what's happened. Was sagt ihr? Also ich denke, es macht keinen Sinn, die Hourly zu closen, wenn wir, also wir müssen hier eigentlich runter. Es macht keinen Sinn vorher hoch in irgendeiner Weise wieder zu gehen. Also vielleicht wirklich das als Liquidity Grab nochmal und davon jetzt dumpen so, aber wir müssten hier wirklich runtergehen. Das macht keinen Sinn. I'm still thinking we're gonna take out this low. We just reached above the FEG there and the S2 took lots of liquidity to the upside. Even more than NQ did. Yeah, news could just send us down. Let's see if we get some bearish movement forming before that. This will be the gap you're looking at. Okay, I don't really understand this price action here. Gotta say that, I don't really... We should go down here if we don't go down off of this. Like, we're pretty much meant to go a bit more up. Yes, took that high of the last candle there. I would expect some kind of dump off here. Like, I'd expect a real dump off here. Crossing the 20 EMA again, crossing the Bollinger midpoint again, and going through that, like going through this, dumping this down, taking this liquidity down here on ES2 and bouncing off of that maybe, but yeah. Bearish overall, aber haben so wenig Liquidity nach oben heute genommen. Gefühlt keine Highs vom Dump wurden genommen, richtig. Das stimmt, aber man muss halt auch sagen, Digga, guck dir das an, wie viel Bearishness wir hier geformt haben. Und ne, wir haben hier schon oft Internals genommen. Ne? Hier nochmal ein Sweep zur Upside, hier ein Sweep zur Upside. Also wir hatten schon Liquidity Takes, das ist nicht das Ding so. Ne? Also hier Liquidity Take, hier Liquidity Take von dem, hier nochmal die ganze Range getaked. Ich glaube, es könnte klappen. This looks pretty good, like we reversed this fair value gap here. At the 20 EMA right now, so this could go down now. I'd really love to see news send us down, but we first of all have to go through the 50% here on ES and NQ. Haven't reached it yet on ES, but coming close to that. Let's have a look. We're mirroring this right now. This whole range. You in this, bro? Nice. I still think this could dump. Like, with news, we could see this just go through. I'm still not thinking this is gonna hold us. Because, like, also, this is an inverse gap we built here. Like, you see this? Those wicks? You see those wicks? Like, this is a complete inverse. One of the most bearish signals you could get, I think. But, like, as you can see, we're mirroring again. Let's see if we can keep it down. But ES just looking beautiful here. ES is really looking beautiful here. We did a good take on the top here. Like, this is a good setup for a sale. Saw the same, there's the same thing on ES too. Just dependent of if we can break the low, the 64 low on ES here. Like, we should take this now, but we'll see what we get. Still looks very bearish here. Two very small candles on ES here. Very small body candles. So this could basically just shoot through. We have liquidity to the downside, so I think we're still meant to go to this low. Still meant. I don't know which trend line you could have drawn in to get this from. Yeah, okay, sorry. Actually could have like drawn in something like this. Something like this, yeah. This would be a trend line. Going perfectly here, as said. Hopefully news will get us even further down. It definitely could be. I think there's still some space left in the fair value gap on ES here. I'm drawing it in right now just to check it. This would be it, kind of. Let's see, did we fill it completely? No, we only tapped 50%, so this would be perfect. We should go to 41. 57.41 should be a target on ES. But, as said, we can even dump more. If you just measure those two to this last high here, we can go to like 5,711. 5,711 could be reasonable. Please don't just hold this low. But this even formed a double bottom, I think. Yeah, this even did a double bottom. Or did it? Nah, we don't. Or, huh? Did it? Yes, it did. We got a double bottom at 5,760. So this sale is even more valid now. Where your partials? I got 10 minis cause small stop loss. I'd say, even considering news, I'd say put your stop break even now. Like if you entered up here, put your stop at 20,330. For the partials, I'd say take 5 out at this low at 250, or take 2 out maybe at 250. Take 2 more out at 240, take 2 more out at 230, and take the rest at 200s, I'd say. Right now, again testing this fair value gap on ES2. Let's see if we can hold that. Bearish, but we're looking perfectly for the sale here. 5 minute looking good too, I think. Yeah, 5 minute looking okay. No real liquidity take on the downside, so I'd expect us to see 50s. We could, like, this could send us down all the way. I mean, like, into the direction of all this whole zone, like somewhere here. Can mark out some other bullish areas. This would be one. Bullish. Here would be another good FVG, I guess. This FVG should be tapped if we can continue lower, below this. We should tap this zone, 166, pretty sure. Almost up 100 points. Nah, not anymore. The TP1 got smashed? Got edged, yeah. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. That's crazy. We should still see the downside pull, I'm pretty sure. This can't be, like, no way we're buying this whole range up now. No way. But you should still be in break even, right? So you should still be in this, like, if you set your stop at 30s, you're still in this. I'm gonna put my stop at 30s too here. If we get stopped, it's alright. But I'd love to see this low, and so I'm anticipating for the liquidity grab here and just pulling lower off of that. Are you still in this, Farzi? Because this could, like, either you trade your stop down now so you get more profits, or you just really wait for it. Like, this is a good liquidity take. Gap filling here, tapped in this in this gap up here, in this very small gap I marked out. Took this liquidity, mirrored those highs, mirrored this high in specifically. Yeah, this could dump, like, still, I think. We just have to go below those EMAs again, and we should be good. 5 minute on ES could pull back all the way and just continue lower. But this was just the 4 PM news. This just was the 4 PM news. Maybe if we mirror this high, this would be good. Like, if we mirror this candle, which we did here, like, we should see this downside at 262. But yeah, stop still break even, bro, right? Just put it break even, or let it be at 30s. If you get stopped, you're at least not getting stopped with a loss. And if we go above this zone, this is lost anyway, so...
Order
yeah,
filled.
that's alright. Taking us out here. Still don't know why we get stopped here, like actually. On ES, like this was a 50% tap and we bounced off of that. But like looking at the 1 hour, this doesn't make any sense for me. Like I still think those are just grabs.
Order filled.
I can't really get with the idea of us going up here. If you can say it like that.
Order filled.
But looks like we're going up. Even though I actually don't know why. Maybe we just take this internal liquidity
Order
here again.
filled.
Faking the breakout maybe one more time. Taking out some more liquidity maybe. Yeah, this.
Order filled.
All right. You're still in. What do you mean you're still in, bro? No way you're still in. No way you're still in. Oh, you just were later. Okay. Did we take this top already? Like, did we? Did we or did we not? Yeah, we took it. Fuck me! I could have taken this perfect sale up here. I'm scaling into this sale. Then.
Order filled.
How much did you lose on this, bro? Bro, I still don't think this is a valid buy. I can't really comprehend where we have to go. If we have to take out this liquidity to the upside, like close to 20 EMA or something.
Order filled.
Like we could shoot above this and tap off of this and bounce maybe. But I look at this 1 hour. This is such a weird 1 hour. $115 sucks, bro. But happens. Maybe we'd have to mirror this highs again. Have a look at the 5 minute. Let me delete all those zones. Let's look for the most important zones. Would probably be this one. This is probably the most important here for us. Like we had no break all the day, wie du schon gesagt hast, wir hatten noch keinen Break, so. Könnte sein, dass wir halt 15, dass wir Dings noch tappen. Dass wir 50% erst tappen halt, ne? Alright, I'm gonna buy this.
Order filled.
I'm gonna buy this
Order
with
filled.
a bit more risk here. Because I think this could really just go. We still haven't touched 50% on the chart. That would be around 5,805 on ES. We're also at the top Bollinger Band here, which is kind of dangerous for a buy, but as we saw in the last days, like you can shoot through this. This isn't a problem really.
Das Aldi-Tiefpreisversprechen. Mehr Frische? Für alle. Diese Woche Mini-Romaristentomaten. 300 Gramm für nur 1,99 €. Oder Kulturheidelbeeren.
Let's have a look on how we go through or not go through this area. Testing above 50% there already. So this looks kind of good. We could actually see the upside being taken here. And this OB kind of structure here, this capped top. The next area we would look for would be somewhere around here for our exit. Something like this, I'd say. Das Lied ist wirklich banger. Can already set it break even if you want to. Just go ahead and put it break even if you want. But this should just run through, actually. 44er. Ich würde auch sagen, also das High hier ist schon recht, das ist schon sehr valid, aber ich würde sogar denken, dass das hier eher noch gesmashed wird. Hier oben so. IS sieht nämlich noch sehr, sehr bullish aus. Also wir könnten auch die Highs im IS, die 1 Hour Highs mirrorn einfach bei 5811 und die halt komplett wieder runtersellen. Oder halt zumindest Richtung 5810 so. Da müssten wir eigentlich hin. Ja, ne, seit London heißt, wäre das dann auf 50%. Hier, wenn du das... Alleine wenn du das schon measurest. Doch, das könnte funktionieren, der Buy. This buy could be completely valid. You could expect some downside after this closes. But I'd love to see some more here, not closing below this at least. I'd more like to see this close above Bollinger Band than closing inside it, if I'm honest. Die hier? Die Fair Value Gap ist gut. Die ist wirklich gut, weil die hat genau diesen Tab, den ich meinte. Diesen Confirming Tab. Dieses kleine bisschen, wo wir nochmal reingehen in diese Gap quasi. I'm gonna set my stop to 385, yeah. I'm gonna keep that stop. I first of all want to see 50% on ES here now. Because as Chrome said, we went down all the day. Like from 8 AM we just went down till now. So I think we should get at least some upside to like 5,800 on ES. And this should mean like somewhere up here on NQ. Let me look at price action on ES here real quick. If you hold this candle, I'm gonna buy more.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try my stop up to 375. Ja, eben, jetzt haben wir Newsloader, wir haben das Wickloader, also eigentlich alles, aber wir müssten hier... Oh, das könnte halt schon reichen, ne? Das ist halt das Ding. This could already be enough to just dump again. Like, come into this zone. But I'd more love to see, like, up here something. For the 50% off ES at least. We should hit 8,000s here for sure. Like, that would be reasonable. Kind of going. Yes, could really pump through here. Come on, yes. Just pump it. Took liquidity from the downside enough, like we could see a pump, but this could also just straight rip back down to the 50 EMA. But at least some more, like, we should hit some more here. Should take some more upside. We could pull up now. Did we hit the 20 EMA already? No, we didn't. Yeah, okay, we should pull up. This should pull up at least some more. close to tap the 20 EMA here. But we should go some more. But the 400s just get hold that well. That's hard. 400s get hold pretty well right here. Getting held like crazy. Like looking at this 1 min, this looks like a downside sell. I'm just not sure about it. But I think I'm going break even here. Yeah, I'm going break even here. I don't want to see this candle crossed again. We'll see if this takes us out or if we can still get this up. I said I want to see ES shoot up here. ES could really go. Like, we got a strong candle here. 15 minutes is closing in like 25 seconds. And even on the 1 minute look like we got much to the upside. I'm pulling my stop down here. I really want to hold this because I really think this could just bump through. $15-minute closing here. Closed under 50%. That's kind of dangerous. And this looks like a breaky break. Like, look at this setup. Like, you would probably just draw it like this, I guess. Could also draw it like that. Nice. Getting some volume here. Come on, yes. We should see some more. Tapping this FEG. Tapping the topside Bollinger, the topside bullish FEG there. So be careful with that. I'm right now going break even here just based off of this trend line. I don't want to see us break below this again. Na, wenn wir über 30 gehen, dann sollten wir höher gehen. 100%. Wenn wir hier die Stops triggern, dann gehen wir auch das High hier holen. 100%. Wenn wir die Stops triggern, dann die hier auch. 100%. 100. Wir könnten selbst die hier noch, triggern. So, wir haben jetzt die getriggert, die 30er. Das ist ja auch hier kompletter Range Break, also wir müssten hier wirklich noch ein bisschen was nach oben sehen. Einfach für den Rollover auch. Der Rollover alleine müsste uns schon nach hochknallen. This took all of the liquidity there. We'll kind of be careful here. Still looking at this break even. Like, I need this to hold on ES. It wouldn't make any sense if I buy in here again. Like, we got much liquidity up here, down here now. 20 EMA too. Do we hold this or? Taking 200 here if we get stopped at 400. I don't want to see us come back to 400s now. We tap this level so often now. Don't want to see 400s again. Nice, we should go here. As said, if we take 30s, we should take 30, we take 40s. Almost took 40 here. Took 40. Should push through. Should get this high. I'm gonna sell most of my position here.
Order filled.
To sell sold 4 there. Almost at my TP here. We should push through this. This is just liquidity up here. Give me the rest, come on. Oh, perfect tap almost. You can pull your trade now. I got perfect tapped here again, 0.5, fuck my life. That's crazy. Market is doing that with me like every time. We're just playing a little game, me and the market. But that's alright, just I hope everybody took out their position there. Because if you didn't, yeah, like you're dumb. For me this is just practice, so I can let this run. But not taking this would be like, oh, that would be like so stupid. I'm looking at the 1 minute if we could get a retest back there. Oh, I wouldn't bet on it. I would take some more here if you're too unsure about your trade. I'm taking one
Order
here too.
filled.
Building some kind of OB here. So this could run my TP. Like this could, let's be honest, like this could not even run my TP. This could run like all the way up here. I'm going for that. Nice. You got some back there. That's good. Let's have a look if I can get my fill there. On and on and on, 'cause it goes on and on and on. In the air sometimes. Gute Playlist, Bro. Die recommende ich. Das ist eine gute Playlist. Macht gute Stimmung, gibt good Vibes. Sehr schönes Ding. Hast du den Trade auch mitgenommen, Chrome? Den hier? Das sind 70 Punkte. Nope. Alright. Lockert die Stimmung echt ganz gut auf.
Order
Take
filled.
one more here. I would look for sales here. Slowly, just slowly look for sales in this area. Like we could go more. That's not what I'm saying. Like we could go at least to here or something. Like measuring this, measuring this. We hit 50% here, but if you measure the normal range which we built here, like this would be a 50% up here at around 500. Would be 50 point more. You don't have to risk that, but you could go for that. Yes, even got some highs there to mirror, so that would be valid too. Almost pushing the TP here. Nice. Got that TP. Let's say we're going for upper Bollinger Band here. If this gets tagged, we're gonna close out our positions. Because we're still bouncing off of that. Like we went through that in one good candle. We rejected this in the next candle. I'd expect us to get up here even more. We're close to mirroring those highs up there, so that could be a thing.
Order filled.
Selling one more. Selling one
Order
more.
filled.
Last contract here. Let's see how far we can run that. Right now took off 91 points off of that. And I'm looking for sales in this area. But I will go out here a bit. Could you let this? Nah. As said, we have this gap here. Let's see if we can
Order
get
filled.
a better gap up down here. Do we have a better gap here? You can see this as your gap. Yeah, You could see this as your gap. Let's have a look at the 1 minute. Do we see some sellers here? Like there are many sell zones
Order
here.
filled.
So this would be our trade, which I would take for our funded account. I'm risking 250 for making 300. I'm risking that based off that we have lots of bear zones here. We overshot this in one candle, like on the 15 minute, on the 15 second. We're away from the 20 EMA down here, which we could tap again, which is always a good target. Like from your zones, that's a good target. And we took lots of internals here on ES, lots of internals. So I'd expect us to at least dump a bit, if you know what I mean. Short scalp for quick 30 points here if this hits, but it could definitely hit. Like we got an order block down here. This could be touch too. Could have taken some here. Let's see if we can get filled for those 30 points there. But this is a pretty good tap out of this zone with this OB. So we should see some more downside. Can this fill us already? We get 0.25 again. That's my life, that's my life, that's my life. I'm putting this break even. Getting 0.5 is my life. Can we get the fill? For everyone
Order
else, you
filled.
can take your TP here, or you can take it to the low of the OB here, to force 26. Das wäre ein perfekter Trade, Chrome. Das wäre ein richtig schöner Trade für ein Funded, ne? 5 Micros oder 4 bis 5 Micros so in dem Dreh und dann wirklich in einem schönen Tab, boom. Beautiful, bro. Thank you. I hope you took some off there. We're now testing this from the lower side. I would sell
Order
this again,
filled.
even again.
Order
Going in
filled.
with 4 micros here. Because the S is just straight testing this bullish OB to the upside. We're just coming close to all those order blocks to the downside. So I think we're just going to pass through those and just go to the downside now. Get a huge correction to the downside. Break this trend line, which we marked in before. Like this would be, those are breaking trend lines. Those taps are breaking trend lines. You're looking for those breaks here. Like if you get it close below that, that's a pretty good indication if you drew your trend line correct. But only if you drew it correct. Like if you would draw this trend line, that would work too. Like, but what would confirm you? Like there's no confirmation of anything here. You could only take this zone as your confirmation for the downside. But this candle close was pretty good. And on ES this was even cleaner. Like we're just retesting the order block right now to the top side on at 50%, 20 EMA2. We closed below 20 EMA. Like still we can just dump this down. We took lots of liquidity to the upside now. Lots of liquidity. I don't know if we did the 50% test here, but could be. We also did the 50% test. We got above that. Let's see. This looks like strong momentum here too. So we'd have to wait. Just be patient. There's still a high up here. Tap to 50% again up there. How much did we take here? Like we took nothing. We took this candle here. We took this. That's all. But this is like breaking the trend line, retesting the trend line, retesting the last gap we had up here. I can bet you there's a gap here. There it is. Testing this gap again. Bouncing off of it. Retesting it again based off of the trend line here. So we should get below this, I think. I think. Like even though we hit 50, we hit good 50% here. This could also shoot up. Don't get me wrong here. But I would love to see this hold. I'd love to see this hold. More looking like a break to the upside still. Maybe we have to mirror the highs to the upside, which I marked out on ES, but really didn't thought so. Gotta say that. This will be my stop up here. This gets triggered, I'm out. Oh wait, let me pull this a bit more up, like here. Tested this whole range again, mirrored those highs now. Could be a straight break now. Could be. I'm saying could be. But we took good liquidity on ES. Maybe this will be another 50% just. But we close below this 50 here. Below the zone again. We'll see what we get. Can't win everything, but you can hold your trades. Just not sure if we, I would recommend to quit this trade because we're probably gonna take this high again, tap this zone, and bounce off of that.
Order filled.
So I think
Order
buy
filled.
is
Order filled.
pretty much way more reasonable here. A buy to this high still. But could be wrong here. Could just dump me down now. If it does, we're looking for a re-entry at
Order filled.
At this trend line. Let me get on the 1 minute here. Nah, I'm like sure we can still dump this. We closed inside this range here too.
Order filled. Order filled.
Maybe I'm a bit overtrading right here, but this is a good grab of liquidity. A pretty good grab of liquidity. Considering that we had this highs here, which we mirrored, which we closed inside of. We closed inside those highs still. We took lots of liquidity. We closed this gap up here. We rejected this gap 2 times. This gap here. Like I can remove those drawings again just to give you a bit more of a clear view what's happening here. Like this could just dump this whole thing away because this is looking like a dump setup. Because this first wick has no, this first candle has no wick. The second candle just took out this liquidity. So this is not a good low. If this candle would have had a long wick to the downside, we see this close wick, that would be a very a good indication like for upside. But only seeing this little downside move, followed by taking by this, like with this no wick, followed by this wick, taking just this little, just taking this one liquidity here. Like, as I said, there are lots of OBs up here. So this, like, was the area we had to bounce again and retest if we want to see the highs again. Like, I could have thought about that. Just wasn't. Thanks for the follow too, whoever just followed. Thank you. Type in chat if you want to. If you have any questions or anything to what I'm doing. Okay, we tapped the OB again, the 50% of the OB. Maybe this can hold. But I would say this is a weak low. A very weak low. That took liquidity here, I think. So we're holding this top pretty clean, I'd say. Bisher nichts gefunden. Hab gleich Zahnarzttermin. Wir hören uns morgen wieder. Safe, Bro, machen wir. Dann sehen wir uns morgen. Und viel Glück beim Zahnarzttermin, Digga. Lass dir nicht die Fresse auseinandernehmen. Die Wichser sind manchmal brutal. Lass dir gut gehen, Bruder. Wir hören uns, ne? Spätestens morgen zum Funded wieder. This looks good for a dump now. Even though you have to say NQ gives kind of like bullish signals, but I think that's all fake. I think that's all fake. We should dump through here. And if we dump like, if we can like dump all this, we should go to at least like this low. Somewhere here, 312. And if we reject that, we're going back up, but if we can continue, we should see this low down here taken one more time today. Looking at the 15 minutes, yeah, even measuring this, like, if we get the close somewhere down here, we're pretty meant for 50% down here. So we'll see. But ES looking very good here now. Six micros or 6 minis, yeah. That should be a good size, and you should get a lot off of this. I still think we can dump this all through. Do we have any other news today? Like that could do something? Nah. Then we should just be, this should be a clean rip down. I would change, 'cause you're amazing. Carlos, thanks for the follow, bruv. Okay, this like it's so indecisive. I would say if you're in this, maybe just close the trade. Like we're bouncing off the 20 here. We took this liquidity, still bouncing. Like flip this whole candle. This could mean we're bullish. This could also just take liquidity and dump this all off. But we'll see. Down 86 today, this could get about 150 for me. I think so too. I still want to see this break. Like, we took this liquidity good here. And if we rip this down, this would be a huge indication that we're going down. Because this is order block, this is order block. Like, what we're doing at the moment is, we're just testing this. This order block here just gets tested like hell. We're just taking liquidity off of that. ES is right now just going through the top here. Or ES just did a SMT, took the highs here, while NQ is still down here. If we see a dump off now, that would be pretty good. Like actually. There will be an SMT confirmation too. Because we took lots of sellers also from this top. We sold this. Now just depending on this OB. Like this OB is just holding us here. Like I'd love to see this SMT play out. It's just we're not really showing that much of resistance at the moment, at least. Like I'd need ES to buy to sell down. We're above 5,806 now, which was the 50%, which I think said, which is around the 50%. So we could see a dump off here. We're still holding in the zone while ES, as you can see here, ES already took that high, or ES already shot above this high. We already took this. So that would be a good SMT, I guess. But sometimes, I don't know why, but sometimes SMTs just don't work. I guess we have to see a 5-minute close before that. But this kind of confirms the downside here. I think we formed a double top here. This could shoot through. Got above that now.
Order filled.
Yes, just knowing no stop.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, this is the last entry I'm giving him. I don't want to see this high taken.
Order filled.
It's crazy. But next sell area is close to be reached on ES.
Order filled.
This would be the last sell zone, I'd say, we have here. And ES should just tap that and go back off of
Order
that.
filled.
Smack that. Smack that. Smack that. Okay, we could... This could just spike up like hell, still. Not really sure why we're going so hard. Like, I would have expected this SMT to hold, but... Looks like we didn't. In 5 minutes we get it close, we should see immediate dump off of that, but we can do whatever before that. We're at 500s now. Yes, is still selling off. Nah, yes, it's just... Yes, it's grinding up. Yes, it's completely grinding up. Like, close the whole gap now, even.
Order
Sell
filled.
3 more here. This would be the last position I'm at. I'm gonna put my stop at this candle high, I think. We're already outside of every Bollinger Band, so I'd expect some sell-off here. Bigger wick, taking out, bigger wick. We could see this dump. I would love to see a whole inverse candle off of this. Yes, showing some bearishness here, but still getting bored up in some kind of way. Going now. Nice, nice. This does exactly what I told, what I said. Let's see if we can continue. Don't just hold this area. Continue down, bruv. That's crazy. That's a crazy candle here. Even for ES, this is like... Could see this high taken again, but I won't let this. I don't want to see this high taken. Like, we closed outside of Bollinger Band here, tap Bollinger Band here again. Like, either the 15 minute is gonna close outside and we're gonna dump off huge, or we're gonna close inside the Bollinger Band. Got 2 more minutes on this candle, but I think this could be a good sell now. We mirrored this high like recently here. We took this high off. This is like a big SMT with ES here. Like, if we can get the rundown completed today, like, that would be 200 points. And this is not unreasonable. Like, for real, this is not unreasonable. Are you in this right now? Could see huge reaction now. Come on, I need some big reaction to the downside. I'd like to make myself believe. 8 minis last try. Yeah, that should be probably it then. Tapped in this FEG here, I guess. Bro, can this hold? Like, can we send this down please now? Or does ES just want to straight go up like to the moon? I'd almost say take this break even, like we're not doing what I thought we're supposed to do here. I still think this is a good holding zone here, at the moment at least, but like this bottom creating here isn't this good. That isn't this good. This is a good take of that liquidity, but if we get above this again, that's a rip. You could also, yeah, I'm gonna just let that be. Like this high could take him and get shattered after. We already did that on ES, but have to see what we get out of this zone now. Tap the top side of the zone again on ES. This could be a good indication that we go down, but we need to see what this candle does here. One of the most important candles here. Need to see us close below below 500s, and need to see us hold this bearish FEG here.
Du bist Fan spontaner Tanzpartys? Kein Problem. Lade deine Musik einfach herunter und nimm sie
Then it would be
überall hin mit.
some kind of valid to me.
Und in hervorragender Qualität. Mit Smart Shuffle Empfehlungen bringst du Abwechslung in deine Playlists oder übernimm mit unbegrenztem Skippen und endlosen Repeats selbst die Kontrolle. Erlebe Musik ohne Limit. Tippe aufs Banner, um mehr zu erfahren.
That's hard press action here. But looking okay so far. Holding the range, taking liquidity up here. Oh yes, nice. Yes, looking good here to break. Shoot it down, yes. Come on. Talk to the girl. This could rip. Come on, rip it down, bro. I'd say you can basically put this break even. Wouldn't want to see us come above this area again, or above this wick here. So stop goes to 502 here for me. Flashing the 9 here. We're just building sell side. I hope we can get the fall through. But could be coming really soon. But looking at this, those are like really slow small candles, even though we took liquidity closer to the downside, I'd say we're bearish as fuck here, but we're right at that mirror highs there, which I marked in the chart, so this could really just dump off now. If we really just mirrored the 1 hour highs, that would mean we're going down to like down here somewhere. This would be your trend line too, so you're anticipating for this break here. For this break, you're looking. Okay, ES grabbed liquidity there. Bounced off the 20 and the midpoint of Bollinger Band there. That's why we're going up of this right now. Just taking some more positions, I think. Like if we break this, you could add into your position here with maybe 1 or 2 micros more if we break this low. But I need to see this break before adding. Where are we aiming? Basically below this order block, like this zone, somewhere here. Somewhere in this range we're aiming for. Okay, this could tap us in for another trade here.
Order filled.
Nice, we got put in the trade here. This should all break now. So we should get a break to at least 379 here. Get your positions. Would be a 40 entry. I'm gonna mark that out. Entered at the 40s here. Stop goes to, if you want to get it safe, this high. If you want to play it a bit more risky, put it to 25 up here. TP somewhere below this OB. Somewhere here. Okay, should I take partials on the swing low? I think your first partials you should take under this order block. So right here, I'd say take most of your position. Because this already would be over 100 points if you hit this. But I think this is a reasonable trade still. Breaking all this, we broke the trend line, so we could actually see this just go down. Yes, trying to mirror again here. Good mirror. At the moment, a good mirror. Should dump some more here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure now. We should get through this whole OB range here. Under this, maybe tap this again here, or at least go into this. Only thing is, like, I'm not sure if we are just holding this area, like this OB area. If we tap this and like get a huge bounce off of it, it wouldn't be what we want. But we also saw the trendline break here, so yeah, I would just anticipate for the break if I were you. You're risking, if you trade this with 5 micros, you're risking 250 for about 700. Did we take like any low here at least? Did we take anything here? We double bottomed at 5,803, so we should get through this. Pretty convinced now in this sell trade. This could break down a lot here. This could get a good break here. Like a really good break. Took internal here, off of that. So look, are we just mirroring this? I think we're just mirroring this, so we should get the break to here. 400s. ES also doing that. Tap the 20 EMA again. And for everybody in the stream, if you don't want to miss out on anything, just follow on YouTube. We got a YouTube channel too. I should probably put that in the description. That would make sense. But we got a channel too where we upload all those videos, and you can always rewatch them if you want to. Same name on YouTube as here. Should be findable. This close to the downside, we're good. Not too good here. But this still should break. I think this looks so breaky here. Yeah, get the break, get the break. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As I said, there's our big candle. You can take some partials here if you want to. Take some partials, that's 407 here. You can also take it at that swing low. That's nice. Up 1.7 here with just one mini. Second target as set, bro. Second target for your second TP. I don't know how much contracts are you still in. Don't take out too much before our other TPs are getting hit. But this is a first good area, like, because we're also outside of Bollinger Band here. But ES still just now looking like it's going to be a big dump. You can also draw in the trend line on ES here. Yeah, this looks so fucking good, guys. This will break like a motherfucker. 2 aus 10 gone? Perfekt. Wenn wir hier unten hitten, nimmst du einfach nochmal 2. Wenn wir 882 hitten, nimmst du nochmal 2. If 381 gets hit, just take 2 more. Because as said, we're at the lower Bollinger Band here. We could see a pop off, but we just closed below the bullish FEG. Retesting that at the moment, 50% there. We'll see what we get off of here now. Like, we're again at this at those order block area where lots of order blocks are. This would be the FEG that's holding us here. Also, your trade here, if you entered with me here, like when I said, pull your trigger here. Up 40 points right now. TP could be smashed. Good price action here. Let's fucking go. Your next 2 should be hit here very soon. Double bottomed at the S2, so we should get this break. Oh, come on. Yeah, the order blocks are just pumping us back up a bit to the 8,000s, but I don't worry about that. We got a good tap here. As long as we hold inside or below this whole zone, just tap around it or maybe tap in it 50% or something, we should be good. Because like you see this here, like this tap is likely that we mirror this highs before we go down. That's likely. That happens often. Because like when we close below this range, people are looking for the top of the range. That's what we got here. Took the internal sweep here. If this candle gets hold like this, that would be perfect. Like if this sells back down, I need some reaction off of ES here. 50% and also the whole move on ES there. I would take some, maybe take some more partials. but I think this lows are now meant to be. Like, we just broke, confirmed it here. Let's see if we can get another confirmation here. If we get another confirmation, I'd say just just let your trade be. If this closes above this zone, I want you to take more partials, okay? If we close above this, take more partials. Else, just let your trade run till we reach the lows. Good retest at that zone right there. Good reaction to the downside off of that. Yeah, I'd say if we get above this, like this here, this is just a trend line. You see this, like, this is the trend line that's holding us. Like, if we get above this, we should probably take some out, you know? This could just fill the gap here, test those wicks, but I wouldn't want to see more here. Like, this would be your stop already. Like, I'm now gonna just trail my trade to I'd say this top. If we get above this top, I'm out. If you hold this, we're good. But you have to take, as said, in consideration, we have this huge OB here.
Order filled.
Got stopped there. That's alright. Me personally, I left like 60 points on the table, but you took partials, so this is good. You can take your position out, as said. The market is volatile, you can't always have the right trades. We're just bouncing around zones right now. You can tell me how much you're up now, if you want to, or how much you took off of this. I think if you sold 10 micros, you should have gotten some out of that, right? At least break even, right? I mean, that was around, still was around like 50 points. You made quite a load? Perfect, bro. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Getting your funded back into the right direction. It's like you can't always hit your TPs. Even like if you're aiming for so much, like we hit 100 points, so we can be satisfied with that. I just aimed for a lot there. That's why we had this. This could also still just break down. Like, we're just retesting this trend line. I
Order
think
filled.
I'm gonna take another sale here. Stop for me would be those highs up here at 467. Just light risk hier. Was geht, Sam? Alles fit? Ja, wir sind am Chillen. Wir haben jetzt den dritten 100 Punkte heute getroffen. Also den dritten 100 Punkte gehittet. Wir haben die ganze Downside Rally hier komplett mitgenommen gehabt. Das ganze Ding. Für den Funded von Ferzi. Hatte ich den Trade gecallt. Und für den Stream hatte ich sogar extra nochmal hier einen Trade gecallt. Für den Break. Den haben wir auch gehittet. Ja. I think this will probably still reject to the downside. Just grabbing liquidity up there. But if you want to, Ferzi, as said, you can tell me how much you made, how much you lost, what happened. Weiß gar nicht, was abgeht. Also wir haben jetzt hier einen fetten Orderblock gebildet, ne? Von dem wir jetzt die ganze Zeit schon bouncen. Ich sage trotzdem, wir wollen hier drunter, weil wir auf dem Hourly hier unten immer noch dieses Low haben, was ich eigentlich extrem gerne getaked sehen wollen würde. Wir hatten diese extreme Upside-Wick hier. Wir hatten auf IS, vor allem was mich halt da so confirmed hat, dass wir da komplett runter wollen eigentlich, ist, dass wir hier ja, also wir haben dieses Low gebildet, wir sind hier runtergekommen, also es hat eigentlich keinen Sinn gemacht, hier reinzugehen, außer das nochmal zu taken. Und das war für mich, oder ist für mich immer noch so ein bisschen das Ding, warum wir dieses Low nicht getaked haben. Wir müssen das eigentlich taken, so. Deswegen bin ich ein bisschen... Ja. -9? That's alright, bro. We can work with that. We can work with that.
Order
Just to
filled.
take every trade I call out. Just to take everything. 1 hour is now at this zone again. Took liquidity there. Get some sellers.
Order filled.
I'm one of them. Putting a sell up here. Even though we're not at 50% here. I think this whole trend will kind of like hold. This was just a buyout and we're just bouncing off of this high here. You could look at this as a head and shoulders pattern. If you were trading patterns, this would be your head and shoulders. And my target is still down here. I gotta say that. My target is somewhere down here. That's a quick 20 points. 30, sorry. I'm just waiting for the retest off of this. If you get a retest here, I'm gonna sell 3 more. No, come on. At least tap me in for the sale. Alright. We're just rejecting. This should shoot down now. Damn. Let's see how we react to the 50%, but... This was a 50% tap here, also taking this range out.
Order filled.
Got filled there for the 3. This would be a trend line. Perfectly tapped as a trend line, so we should see some downside here. At that FEG. We should see downside. Stop would go to this top of the zone I marked out here. So this would be a trade. 460 entry. We can put it like that. 8 minis, alright. I'd say a good target for this would be this double bottom down here. Like I think this is a double bottom, is it? This is a double bottom. At least I think so. Kind of like... Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is a double bottom. So we should be good for the sale. To at least this area down here, 410s. Also, we have to tap this order block again, so this would also be what you're looking for, 418s, somewhere there. Should tap that on ES2. Getting some buyers off of here, but this doesn't mean too much. At this swing low, yeah, I think this would be a good take profit area. Or this low, this would also be a good take profit area. 422s. The lower one before, this swing low, you mean? Yeah, this could definitely hit. But if you want to go for it, like for the safe run, I would say take some partials at 418. Maybe take just 2 contracts off of that at 418. No, the big double candle. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, alright. This candle you mean. 405, yeah. Yeah, this could happen pretty well. But I think if we break below this one more time, we should go through this whole OB here. And this looks like the break I anticipated and waited for. Like this should be the range break where we go below this OB into this zone somewhere here. I still think that. Okay, this was a big candle for ES. I think this could be completely sold down. Because this would be a mirror candle. This would be head and shoulders if we reject it. Head, shoulders, you know what I mean? But this is just strong upside right here. Tap the fair value gap again. Let's see if we can reject that again. Yeah, head and shoulders pattern is a good pattern. Like, can't say anything about that, but this looks like we're just going through that. So I would basically close that trade, break even maybe. Took liquidity again there, but like, I think we're, it's hard to say if this is just a grab or if we just straight away want to go to the upside now, because this was a very bullish candle there.
Order
like,
filled.
You know? Alright. Again, bounced off of this OB here. 91 points off of that. Yes, really going here. You got filled so late? Fuck, bro. How much you lost on that? Like, we took the internals here now off ES. Like 40, 50. Damn. Let me remove those drawings again. Let me have a better overview what we're doing here. But these are good highs. And this would be your head and shoulders here. Like, we mirrored the high now.
Order filled.
That would be your head and shoulders. Stop goes to 489 here. Last chance I give this to break down. Like, if this isn't breaking down, then I'm just chilling. But this could just be the break to the upside. Like, we got lots of liquidity here, like this whole range here. But we took this out, I think. Yeah, we kind of like took this out. No, we didn't even. Okay. We took this two out then. But this will be the last chance I give it. Like, we took internal highs on ES again. Didn't take it here. Either we shoot this down or we get stopped here. Can't change it. We get
Order
stopped.
filled.
Alright. Alright. That's hard. Straight away took liquidity there, but we created an order block down at 57.97. Maybe we need the 60s on ES. That will match up with NQ here. Let me look at the 1 hour again. Yeah, let's buy this.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's buy this. Let's buy this.
Order filled.
Stop. Relatively tight, but I'd see us go to 60s now. Like, I have to say, I didn't really take in consideration the whole range we built before. Like, I only took in consideration the what's it called? The like the last daily range, not the last days. Like, looking at the last days, we didn't have a 50% tap, and we got some liquidity up there, plus a fair value gap that we could tap. But I mean, like, we 50%ed wicked the... I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Like, this could also hold the range and break back down. But I think, like, it would make more sense to now just go up, take those highs, and bump above it. Because we had a good liquidity run to the downside. Bro, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm taking this again.
Order filled.
I'm just not sure at the moment. So I'm gonna just chill for a second here. I would say this is the next trend line we're looking for to be like broken. This chart looks like Euro GPY. You think so? If we close below this, I'm gonna give the short one more try. Would be the last try that we give this. Last try. Like, this could go to 50% again of this whole range to the upside. That's just what I'm thinking, that what could happen here. But I would have expected 100% the low at 57.51 getting taken. Like, this would be the close below which I looked for.
Order
Sell
filled.
this.
Order filled.
6 micros. Stop goes to 482. If 48, or yeah, we can trade this down. I think this was the last 500 tap here. Like, we tapped 500 like just a bit here and bounced off of that here again. Like, we were at 96. Lloyd, what's up? Could be that there are similarities between those two charts. I just don't think that all those buyers and all, like, I don't think that the market will give this buyers, like all those buyers plus this buyers, the whole range to this upside, like 500 points. I just don't think that. I just don't think that, if that's reasonable to anybody. I just don't think that would make sense, giving all those people those positions. I would love to see one like big rip below this, like somewhere here, as said, somewhere here, before we take this upside. This will be the last trade for me today. And either we hit this or we are getting stopped. Because this was testing the trend line. We got below the trend line, got above it, tested this trend again, rejected this trend up here multiple times, like after we got above this OB. Right now tapping from this trend line, and we should just execute to the downside, if I'm honest. We should just execute to the downside. Okay, filled the gap, retested the highs on ES jetzt, right here. Retesting die 20 EMA hier. Du bist in Longs? Ich muss ehrlich sagen, also wenn ich nicht eben nochmal auf den 1 Hour bei ES geguckt hätte, hätte ich gesagt, wir sind Long. Aber, wie gesagt, ich denke einfach, es macht keinen Sinn, wenn der Chart quasi das Low, das Low, das Low und das, also diese 3 Lows hier, plus die ganzen OBs einfach nimmt und quasi den ganzen Chart, wir müssen ja mindestens, also wenn wir in ES gehen, ne, das ist ja hier so basically die letzte Range, die wir hatten. So, dann müssten wir ja bis hierhin, also das sind ja, lass mich mal gucken, das wären ja so um die 300 Punkte im ES und das ist geisteskrank, das ist so, das ist wirklich heftig. Und deswegen, ich kann mir das einfach nicht vorstellen, weißt du? Ich kann es mir nicht vorstellen. Wir haben auch eine ziemlich kleine Bottom Wick bei ES. Also wirklich eine ziemlich kleine. Aber right now sind wir einfach nur am Bouncen. And those OBs doesn't make it easier for us. Like, looking at this, for sure this looks like bullish. Like, but we're holding for so long here now. Like, we filled this perfectly up here, dumped off of that instantly, off of this fill, after we took this liquidity, small candle above, Like we would have had a head, shoulder, dump down, I guess. That's what I see. That's what I see, but I'm not 100. And also because of the SMT, I would have thought us going down would be like the most logical thing here. How much are you in, Furzy? Eight micros, nice. I think this could just fall through, for real. But you have to compare both sides, always. If this breaks the trend line, we should at least see 5,793 crossed on yes. And I think this would be a reasonable break. Like, the market doesn't want everybody to make money. So when you see like this buy up and you see this hesitation, like for me it makes more sense to go at least below this whole OB here, like into this kind of area. Like this isn't even 50%, I think. No, we didn't even 50% here. Like this would be your 50%. Could mark out this area definitely as your like potential bounce point. Potential bounce point. If you guys like what you're seeing, if you like the stream, just leave a follow on Twitch and on Kick and on YouTube, please. YouTube would help out a lot because we don't have any like YouTube chatters at the moment, but it would help a lot if you push me on that a bit. Like getting more subs on YouTube means more viewers on YouTube. Would be nice. Thanks already. Double bottom at ES right there. Close to the order block there. Could be that we just tap the order block and just bump this all the way back up. This was the order block. Have to see how we react to this. But those usually get tapped. But after seeing like this break and now we're getting back here, broke this trend line again. I'm pretty bearish, guys. I'm pretty bearish.
Das Aldi-Tiefpreisversprechen. Mehr Frische? Für alle. Diese Woche Mini-Romaristentomaten. 300 Gramm für nur 1,49 Euro.
We could see a full break here. You could be lucky, Furzy.
25 Gramm für nur 1,49 Euro. Entdecke viele weitere knackige Angebote zum Aldi-Tiefpreis. Aldi.
You could be lucky and get a 300-point runner here. Bin auch Shorts? Nice, bruv. Like first of all, we have to take this low now. As said, this is 50%. So just watch out there. You could take half your position there for 70 points or something, 80 points. Furzy, but you can also hold. Like, do what you like. I think this would break more. Like, ES is looking like we have so much more to break. So I would just actually hold this, I guess. We could get a retest into this, but I think we touched that a lot of times now, and we had lots of opportunities to sell at this point, so I think we're just gonna dump through, like actually. Yeah, take 2 out of 8 there. I think that's reasonable. Because you see how almost picture perfect this is, or yeah, this is picture perfect. Let me look at this. Oh, it's alright. 1 minute SMT here, but this should still fall. ES is showing so much bearishness now. Just wait for it, bro. This would take some time, but we will eventually get down here. 50% should be crossed. What I'm looking here for, like this is a perfect fib range. Guys, if you haven't noticed, this is a perfect fib range. You can just perfectly fib this. And what I would look for is this 236. If you want to see a bounce, you would aim for 236. So just let this run, brother. Let your last 6 run, brother. Also holding this premium here is pretty good. It's just Bollinger Band that... Nah, even on the 5 minute. Like, look at the 5 minute Bollinger Band. We can just straight dump through this. Like, at least get this low somewhere here. For those low retest here. Like the lower retest. What happened here too? Like, this was a lower retest. We could also do this lower retest. And we got this lower retest. So we got lots. Stop for me now goes to... Yeah, to about here. 437 is about my stop. Oh, it didn't hit your TP. Alright. Hopefully we don't get the full rejection here. And this trendline can keep its momentum. On the 5 minute, this could still be valid. Like, we're tapping those EMAs here. Mirroring the size. I'm gonna pull this back up. I wanted to see my trade run here. Like, we did the second trendline break here. I want to see this run. I don't want to see us get back above. Like, if we get here, I'm getting stop break even. Like, that isn't a problem for me. But if we see 3 times this getting broken, 2 times getting this broken, I at least want to see more than this. Even though this is a good candle for upside. Fünf Minuten SMT. Yeah, true. Last chance on this candle here. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go! We should get lots of sell side here now. We took, like, we perfectly rejected the top there. This should shoot down like straight away. We're not even here on ES. Like, we're not even here. But we still got the double bottom at 794, and we got the, yeah, bro, this should run down. Like, you will see this will, in a second, this will run down. Your next TP will be 328. Take 3 there, minimum, if not 4 or 5. Touching the 9 here again. This could break the low already. What's going on a blow? This was just sell side confirmation right here. Like, you see this fair value gap created. Little wick into this, little wick into this, and selling this off. This is downside confirmation. So we should see continuation here. As said, on the 5 minute, like, look at this. We still can go to here. Boom. You can definitely set it break even, but you can now, I'd say, put it above 431. 431 should be a good stop for you now. Yes, still didn't even break that low, so I'm waiting on it. Build a triple low now there, so we should get some volume through there. Ja, das Potential SMT muss man auf jeden Fall in Dings halten. In Consideration. Aber ich muss auch sagen, momentan funktionieren SMTs überhaupt nicht. Also ich finde, die SMTs sind so schwach momentan. Egal ob 5 Minuten, 15 Minuten oder sonst was. Ich finde, die sind so fucking weak momentan. Du kannst dich auf SMTs irgendwie am wenigsten verlassen, habe ich das Gefühl. You took your first 2 contracts, right, Furzy? You can take 2 more at the 382 here. If we hit this again, you can take 2 more there. Four left, nice. Now you can adjust your stop to 411. We should still see more downside here, I think. We took so much liquidity from the top side. We should straight away see a break here, through the whole level, I'd say. Through this whole level. But that's why we placed our TP.
Order
That's why
filled.
we placed our stop loss. Because of those candles. Look at this in ES. Look at this. Took the internal again here. Still getting so much buy volume. I'm still thinking this will completely sell back down.
Order filled.
This is just for me. Don't enter this. I'm just trying out here.
Order filled.
Alright. That's alright. But this is a crazy run up again. I can tell you. But as you can see, like, we closed below this 50%, this potential point which I marked out here. We closed below this and we instantly shot off of that. How much you got off of that, Furzy? Should have got a lot of money off of this. Like, this again, 100 points. We today hit like 400 points, I think. 400 points on the day. I'm gonna take a sell
Order
here.
filled.
Ah, you gotta wait. Yeah. Because this retested the trend line up here, took out more liquidity here. Even though we're now showing bullishness again in like one consecutive candle. But this one, like, look, it closed below this wick, but had a huge wick to the upside, which we collected lots of sellers here. Don't take this trade, please. Just chill. This trade is just for me. Also smoking my last cigarette for now. And then we're going to end the stream. You're already in it? Yeah, maybe just take it off now. Like, you get some of it, just take it, I guess. You can also try to hold this down, like we're still under the trend line break, right? Still under the trend line. You got top wick entry? Perfect, bro. Tell me where your entry is. But I'm not sure if you should hold this, like, for real. Like, we could just... Nah, like, looking at this, yeah, you should hold this. You should hold this. I think this is going back down. The entry is 450. That's a good entry. That is actually a good entry. I'd say do the same stop as I do here. If you get lucky, you get the full break now. Because looking at 5 minute, like, we mirrored this highs now, and if we close this back below, this would be the ultimate, like, confirmation that we want to bump this down. The spike up could have just been the wick out for all those shorts that trailed down their stop. So those all get fucked before the whole move happens. Like, that's something that happens often, but also keep in mind, we at this 50%, we rejected that, basically. This is a rejection candle of 50%, so be careful with your entry up here. Yeah, we just never get to the full P, but you have to look at it like this. What we caught here, bro, this was 100 points. Nobody gives that to you. Nobody gives you 100 points for free. And hitting 100 points is for most of people the most special thing ever. Like, this is not common trading, which what I do here. You don't see like 100 pointers here and there shown on YouTube or anything. That's why we have some losing trades, but when we win huge. Like, we take 100 points. We just have to see how we react off of this now. This was a 50% tap here. If we continue getting lower, you could be good here. Also formed like small candles up here, mirrored this high. Doesn't look too bad, I say. Like, we didn't get to this high, we mirrored this now. This could still go down. Mirroring this maybe again. I'm gonna sell 3 more here.
Order filled.
Don't add to your position. You got a good fill here, don't ruin your fill. Don't ruin your fill. Because as said, this could still just pump all the way through, take out this again, and just continue to the highs. Even though we rejected this pretty nice, ES is still showing upside. We'll see how long we can keep that. Last chance here. Took the internal again. If this goes back above this again now, I think we're meant to go up. We'll see how this closes, but this could close to the downside. This could get a huge rip here, but we'd have to see. Closed all the gaps to the upside, so looks good. This is your entry here, right? I'd say maybe take this for 100 points again. There we going. You got a pretty entry there, bro. You're already up 50 points here. I'd say just let this shit run, bro. This looks so dumpy now. God fucking damn it. Like, at this buying area again in ES here now. This is the last thing that could hold us. Else we're going below the 8,000s here. And I mean like to the 80s or something. But we double 50% of this on ES, so be careful with your trade here, please. Because this is a huge tap, like from the 0.5 again, as you can see here. Just have to see how this holds. Nice, this looks good. We should get a good drop here, bro. We should get like a really good drop here into this area. ES should really drop into this. I think this is the runner you looked for. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Going through 50% is a very good sign, bro. Have to see how this closes. If we get a close down here, like, we are pretty good. They're just trying to, those people are just trying to bump it up and to keep this price up. That's why we got this huge rejection here, because many stops got filled. And like, when we push down here, this should, or this was like the last rescue mission, a mission they tried, like to get this up to average out on their trade. And when you see this, like testing this trend line again and breaking back, this should break the whole range here. Like, we should see the 236 at least. I think the 2 here at 300, I think 330. You should definitely take half your position. At 330, I say take half your position. rejecting this 50% at the moment. That's here. Like this here. This fair value gap here. You could just measure this. Bullish. 50% would be your first target. Yeah, maybe the 40s. Take some at 40s. Take half position at... Oh, maybe not. Take half at 40s. If you're that fast, because there should be lots of stops triggered now. Like if this... Like ES should trigger lots of stops now in a second. Honestly. Like we should trigger lots and lots of positions there. That should send us down. Yes, going here. Broke 2 liquidities there. Stops should get filled. Come on. Get some more stops. This can't be all. This can't be all. Yeah, if you held it from up here, bro, this was perfect. Or did you hold from here? No, how did you... Bro, you can't even hit 200 points off of this. Yes, should break some more here. You can take your first... Oh, maybe just wait for the 30s. But you could take some something here. Because we're at the lower Bollinger Band again. And I don't want to see the spike up again. Yeah. Just take 2. This should really dump here. This should really just dump here. Like, if we can get this low, bro, I'm satisfied as hell. We should at least target like this for buyers, that we're not getting the 50% up. But, like, I'd say the next target for you to pull out some more is at 26 here. I'd say take 2 more at 26. I'm also taking some partials.
Order filled.
Don't get scared of this now. This is just taking liquidity off of the top side of this gap here. Only got 2 left now? Perfect, bro. Then now you take your stop and you're putting your stop to 390s. Ja, ich sag auch, Digga, ich sag auch. Also ich halte die Lows ganz unten für am meisten reasonable. Also für wirklich hier. Hier müssten wir hingehen. 221. Das würde mit ES perfekt passen. Wie gesagt, mit der Hourly, die wir created hatten. Irgendwas an Liquidity müssen wir nehmen. Es macht keinen Sinn sonst. Also es würde für mich nur Sinn machen, wenn wir wirklich entweder die Liquidity hier nochmal nehmen oder die hier wirklich nehmen und dann die hier nehmen. Also mindestens 53 wäre hier mein Target. Also so, das wären so meine Targets. Up 45 today? Nice, bro. Just hold your 2 last runners and you will be green like a motherfucker. First green day in years? That sounds great, bro. Just remember with me, when you take a payout, just donate 20 bucks. 20 bucks here and there. Because I'm poor as a mouse, bro. Poor as a church mouse, however you want to call it. Like, this is a German reference, but also hitting on the order block right now on ES. Poorly for that I can enable subs on Kick. I need more viewer and more watch time. Actually, I can look up what I need real quick. But for all of you who are in the stream and took this trade, please just leave a follow. That would actually just give me a lot here. Natürlich wird er dann kein besserer Trader, Bro, das ist ja klar. Das macht ja, ne, am Ende du musst so selber rausfinden, wie du deine Trades machst und wie du was nimmst. Aber ich sag dir ehrlich, mir hat das mit am meisten gebracht, zu den Zeiten, wo wirklich alle noch gegatekeept haben, ne. Bruder, ich habe immer Patrick Wieland geguckt. Ich habe immer Leute wie Methodical Man, ne. Methodical Man, vielleicht kennst du den. Ist Trader auf YouTube, Bro. Der hat mittlerweile 400 Zuschauer oder so durchgehen. Bruder, ich kenne den, seitdem der 120 Subs auf YouTube hat. Und bin bei dem als er noch der brokeste Motherfucker war, Bruder. Der Typ hat 3 Kinder, der hatte nichts. Digga, der macht mittlerweile nur durch Affiliate 20k im Monat. So, das ist... Okay. Oh, to be partner, I just need more followers. We just need followers. We need 75 followers to activate subs. 75. So we got some way to go, but that's alright. I'm just gonna continue streaming every day till we reach our goals. Like, my trading is my main goal, but like I also want to build a YouTube channel, and I want to build a loyal following that likes what I'm doing, that likes my trading, that can like work with me. Thanks for the follow, bro. Thank you, thank you. 5-minute break of structure? Yes, sir. We should follow more. I'd say that too. I think you could, even this, you could scale into your position here.
Order filled.
I'd sell some more here. This is a pretty good bouncing point, I think, for the lows. You could add 1 or 2 contracts here, but I would add them at this low. If we break this low, I would add. Could mirror the 90s here on ES and go off of that. So just watch out and be careful here. You already added? Alright. Then we just tell me your entry then. Where your entry is now. So I can better measure this for you. Give me all your love is all I ever ask, 'cause what you don't understand. We got one more gap here, which we tapped 2 times, so I don't want to see us get into this again, actually. I think. Even though we could mirror this. Oh, bro, you gotta prove. You still got such a good entry, bro. Don't even worry. Don't even worry, bro. 402 is such a good entry still. Like, you can take this to those lows here. 180 points if this hits, like, that would be crazy. Ja, wenn wir jetzt hochgehen, ich würde nicht sagen, es würde keinen Sinn ergeben, weil wir halt definitely hier heiß zum Mirror haben, ne? Aber ich würde eigentlich diese Range hier eher gemirrored sehen wollen, also das hier. I would love to see this hold. This is nice reactions off of here. Take a bullet straight through my brain. I'd say set your stop loss to 382. This should be a perfect stop. Like, we can test this highs, but we shouldn't go above here if we want to see sell side. Like, we shouldn't even go above this if we want to see sell side, but like, I would just, if you want to be safe, just set it here, where I set my break even. Aber Upside Move würde hier echt nicht so viel Sinn machen, muss ich auch sagen. But this doesn't look too bad for a sell down. Like, we had this grab candle, we had this that now grabbed into this. If this closes bearish, we should just straight away sell down. Nice. We already get that reaction. My crypto is hold, is pumping too. I love my life. That sounds good, bruv. I had to dip out of my investment poorly because I invested with my grandparents and I didn't want them to lose money, so I just said, okay, let's close this. I don't want you to like get any kind of trouble out of this and lose anything. So I took the break even, but I were up in the like we invested like $700 and I held that for like 8 months, but at one point we were up like 1.8k with this, but I was just kind of hesitant, and Bitcoin had a very strong break from the hundreds again to the downside, and I wasn't really aware that everything, like every fucking crypto is only dependent on BTC, like there's nothing else you have to look at. You just have to look at fucking Bitcoin. If you think Bitcoin will be pumping, every crypto will pump. I didn't think it was that easy, but it is that easy. And if you get a good analysis on your fucking Bitcoin, if you see Bitcoin wants to go up, like buy into your whatever crypto you want. Altcoin season, bro. Yeah, everybody's talking about altcoin season, bro, but altcoin season will take some time. I can give you my prediction for BTC right here if you want to. If you guys look out for this, just remember me. This is what I marked out for crypto. Those are just the zones. Like we had this buy zone. I actually predicted the whole run up of where was it? This whole run up. I predicted the whole run up. This is like, I removed my zones as usual, as everybody knows. But what I marked out was like this major trend line that which we bounced off of the 382. I had this as my main trend line, and as I saw this breaking, like this whole big move, big up move, and this consolidation after, I think somewhere here, here I entered in Hedera and took like this whole ride up. Was beautiful, for real. Should you take profit here? I'd say just let it run some more, actually. You can take partials again if you want to. Take one more contract off if you feel better with it. But you have to keep in mind that your stop is moving too with it. But this is 100 points, like. This is risk-free. You hold H-bar too? Yeah, I have to say I think H-bar will go to like $1.40 or $1.60, maybe even $2.30. That could happen actually. That was why I initially bought H-bar at like 13 cents or something. But we had this whole break from the 40s back. I'd say take one more, take one partial here if you want to. Furzy, you can take one partial here. No way I'm taking profits off of that. Yeah, you could also just let that run through. But I think it's better for the mentos to sometimes just take some off. But considering we just broke through 0.236 here, like without any hesitation, you can also let this just run, bro. Do whatever you like. Take some off if you want to. Keep it if you want to. But I'd say at least take like one contract or something. You got 4 micros on, you already took 4 profits, so yeah. You could just let it run, could just take some partials. But I think this wick definitely will get tagged here, 100%. And this should get, this should get ripped. Like this was your initial trend line. This was the only trend line you had to look at for the whole day, I guess. Just seeing it now, but this was the only trend line you had to look at. We had this whole run up. You had your perfect bounce here. You see this trend line got held. Like this was a bit unclear. Like this looked like a break, but it wasn't. But this was a break with the retest. Perfect setup. Like this should just plummet. But you're gonna have a really, really good day here, Furzy. I can tell you that. Was ich ziemlich nice finde, Sam, ist, dass du auch echt viel Experience hast. Also du weißt auf jeden Fall, wovon du redest, so. Natürlich kann man nicht immer alles 100%ig treffen, aber das erwartet ja auch keiner. So, ne? $12 would be crazy. And I'd have to say that's pretty reasonable that this could get hit. Like we're probably gonna hold this FEG here. Like you could even add more into this holding of the trend line. Like if this closes below that, yeah,
Order
selling
filled.
more. This would have been a good add here. Danke du auch? Danke, Bro. Ich gebe mir echt Mühe. Richtig aktiv mache ich jetzt seit einem Jahr, würde ich sagen. Also wirklich aktiv, dass ich mir wirklich Mühe gebe. This is some kind of a bottom. But as long as this kind of holds us, we're good. Like this would be a good adding area, I think, because this is also, like, if you turn this over, this is also the highs of those wicks and a mid touching point, so the 50% of this whole range probably. Even if I measure this, you're probably gonna see it. Yeah, like look at this, 50%, easy peasy short. Let's see how far we have to test before we can go down, like, because this could go back to all the way up here. So I'd say I still say take some partials. You don't want to see this rip up in one candle and like take all of your profit. Like if this gets a 30-point up rip candle, you're fucked. Like you will be, what's it called? You will just think like to yourself, what the fuck did I do, man? Because it didn't take any partials. Because that's what I think. That's why I think like taking partials is necessary. But like what you have to take in consideration too, we just opened the 5-minute candle here, right at the bottom of this FEG, tapped it perfectly, so we should shoot off of this, we should shoot to the lows now, completely. So we should get in this 5-minute candle, we should get the bottom. Du bist draußen? Nice, bro. Definitely take partials at 254 here. I'm taking 3-2. I'm even taking more. I say take half of your position off there again. Crazy. So if you got 4 on, just take 2. Because this is also a FEG that we are kind of tapping in here. This is a strong FEG where we see lots of ups and downs probably. Now we took that low, we could see some more spike up, like testing this up here again and bumping off that. That would be like 80s to 80s, which we tapped, no, which we didn't tap, but we close tapped it. See if we have to tap that to go lower, but in this 5 minute we should definitely dump through. Hit that now, the 80s. Don't want to see too much upside here, but this is reasonable. Like, look at this. Like, it's reasonable that we are kind of ranging here for some time. But just let the 5 minute play. I think letting the 5 minute play is the most important thing right here. But this looks like a bottom, so take your partials if you want to. Don't wait like for 10 points or something. If you want to take some off, if you want to, you can let it hold. I'm not your father, I can't tell you what to do. But this could also break, and that's just what you have to take in consideration. It could. It could. I'm just saying it could. But I'd love to see this really run down the whole move. And this looks good now. Yeah, just hold your last 3. If you want to, you could even like now set your break even to 300s. You don't want to see 300s again. Or you put it at 292 for this zone here, which we held like 1, 2, 3, 4 times now. I don't want to see this tapped. I'm thinking this 5 minute will soon like just eject to the downside, taking this, and based off of this, we will shoot through all of that. That's at least what I think. Tapping this again, this here. This would be the inverse tap here. This candle should return and bump to the downside. will happen here in just a second. Give it some time.
Order filled.
Boom! Boom! Took most of the position off there. Now just letting it run for the downside. Just letting it run to this last thing here. So you can take 2 out here, or you can let all 3 run to this low. I think this is pretty meant to hit. We could even go lower here. Looking at ES, if ES really wants to break this low now and take the liquidity, which I said we should take before we go anywhere else. So at 50s still, like around 51. Like we're already down here, while ES didn't even take this now. So we should get some more in NQ than in ES, if this makes any sense. Like just look at this. This is like a FEG that we got here. We got liquidity here, here, here. We got more liquidity here, 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 and here. There's a power in what you do. Now every day I've been watching you all. Okay, this is a strong bounce. Be careful here. Be really careful here. This is a good zone, which we could bounce off. I gotta say that. And we took this liquidity here, so be careful. Off of this sweep, we're going up. Did we even sweep this? Yeah, we even swept this. Did we sweep this too? Yeah, almost. We just have to hold this trend line here. I'm gonna add back into
Order
it
filled.
for the break into the trend line and just executing through this. Alright, alright. I give this far off a stop. I give it 138 here. Nah, don't add in this, bro. You're not gonna add. You're just closing now. You're just closing your positions one after another. Should go to this low now. Okay. Give it some time to get the mirror right. This is just building some buyers to then rip them away, I think. Based off of the trend line we still hold here. Could also draw this like that. But I think this is more valid. Nice. Nice, getting a beautiful break. This should hit our full target here. Yes, should really just continue breaking now. Nice, we're taking those lows. Yes, still didn't take it. Hold your trade. Wait and hold. Look how we're going through here. Yes, still didn't take the low. Yes, still didn't take the low. We still can bump more. Can still dump some more. Still we have to dump some more still. This isn't the target. This can't be the target. Let's say it like that. But we're getting definitely some positions here, so don't even mind that. Because this is just stops getting triggered. But we have to continue lower. ES is showing bear side like hell. And going through everything. But I want to see 51 on ES before taking a buy or anything else again. Ah, wart ab, Bruder. Glaub mir, das wird gehittet. Glaub mir, das wird gehittet. I don't even think this is dangerous. Like, look at the break before. This should really plummet through. If we hit my target on ES, like, I would close this too. But before we hit the target, I wouldn't close shit. Because we're still straight dumping. Still continuing on ES. Should get one more low here. Like, this could be our target here. Yeah, we are close to hitting it. Close to hitting it. Close, very close to hitting it. Hitting the target, come on. Go below it. Come on.
Order filled.
Nice. Let's go, bro. God fucking damn it. Come on, hit my target here. I want to see this filled. 200 points, bro. Take your TP. Let's fucking go. We caught 200 off of that. $200 fucking points on one trade. There's your TP, Furzy. Finally, you get your first TP with me. Like, we're always doing just partials. You're always just getting like 50 points, 70 points, or sometimes 30 or something. But this one should have really paid you. I don't know, but you can tell me if you want to how much this overall trade paid you. Like, this should have gave you a lot into your fucking what's it called? Into your... Oh man, I'm really lagging. I'm giving this
Order
3
filled.
here. Because this is nice downside building. I'm just testing, but I give it 100 for about 100. See if we get instantly wrecked here.
Order
I'm gonna add
filled.
3 here. I'm gonna get to this low because I think this could be touched and okay, I'm getting fucked.
Order filled.
Bro, this happens to me so often. Das ist crazy, Bruder. So oft werde ich aus meinen Positions gehauen, obwohl ich nicht gehittet wurde. 9 Funded heute geholt, 152 plus. 102. Hä? 1520 meinst du? Hast du einen Topstep Eval geholt oder hast du, welche Firma tradest du? Let's see how far down ES goes here. Maybe we're taking the next low too. Funding Pips, kannst du dir empfehlen? Can you recommend Funding Pips? Here. Oh, alright. Let me have a look at this. One-step verification would be the only thing I would trade. I'll close this. This would have made some here. Looking at this 50 here.
Order filled.
Now we still didn't take that low, right?
Order
Take
filled.
the break even. Alright. In the two-step 5000 you are. But didn't you tell me like this is that you're in a funded account, Furzy? Didn't you say like you're in a funded account? Or did I get that wrong? Oh, you're in the master stage. Ah, okay, so you already passed this one, and now you're in this one. I understand. I understand. How much is it? Wait, what do you... How do you mean 2 steps is... Wait. I would trade probably the 50k, I'd say. What's instant? What does instant mean? Does this just mean I get instantly the funded account? Maximum daily loss of 3%, so you can lose up to 1.5k in a day. Maximum loss is 2.5k. 1 to 50 leverage. That sounds good. Like, what are the payout? Was sind die Dings? Was sind die Payout Voraussetzungen für das Ding? What are the payment terms? 0 payout denials? Like what? No, I mean like. What do you have to do to get a payout? Like, do you have to have like 5 winning days, or is it just, I don't know, just trade, or just have 10 consecutive days, or anything? Like, how does it work? So you don't have payout rules, so you can pay out whenever you want, or how do I imagine that? Achso, also auf jeden Fall eine... Nur winnen, einfach nur gewinnen. Ist egal wie viel. Einfach nur gewinnen, egal wie viel. Weil dann sage ich ehrlich, $300 sind ganz schön cheap. If you're on 2-step, you can choose between weekly, bi-weekly and monthly, but instant is only bi-weekly. Okay, so this would be instant. Trader is liable for a request reward after 14 days from the first execution made on the master account with a 95% reward split. Okay. Okay. So you need to have just 14 days, no matter how much you make or how less you make. Just 14 days and you can pay out. That sounds great. Hast du da schon viel Erfahrung mit, Sam? Weil ich finde $300 ist echt cheap. Also $300 für einen Instant Funded, auf dem du nur 14 Tage brauchst, also ohne irgendein Ziel überhaupt, ne? Finde ich schon crazy. Das ist schon gut. But is it worth it to even take the challenges, or am I just dumb? Like what the fuck? What makes 1-step or 2-step better? Like this costs 302, and the 2-step costs like $15 less. Just the daily loss limit changes and the maximum loss limit. Yeah, you can like lose 5k, right? 2-step pro, funding pips pro. 2-step. So make 3,000, 6%. Maximum loss is also 3,000. That's pretty good. Daily loss at 1.5k. Can you instant pass? Oh yeah, you can instant pass this. But like, do you get anything for passing the first evaluation state? No, right? Okay. Dann brauchen wir wohl für Twitch nur noch, für Kick nur noch Follower. Bis wir bei 75 Follower sind. Und morgen aktivieren wir dann den Funded und morgen geht's weiter. How about you get refunded after 4th payout? Okay, get to 4 payouts, bro. Like, that's hard. I don't even think this is bad, to be honest. Like $2,500 loss limit for only having to make like 3%, only having a 3% maximum loss limit for the day. So you just need 14 executions or 14 trades and you're good. Like just trade one contract and you're good, alright? Am I right? Just trading one contract works too, right? One micro. Just imagine like trading 14 days with one micro, like taking only or one or two micros, just taking 50 to $100 a day.
Hey, hör mal.
And then after 14 days just paying out everything.
Es gibt 2 neue Flavors und deshalb verlost Rockstar 50 mal 1.000 Euro. Bist du eher
Sounds
Team
good. I'm gonna
Vanille
keep
Mint
that as a favorite here.
oder mehr fruchtig?
If I had more money,
Also,
what I would buy are my funded futures accounts.
für deinen Favoriten
I think my funded futures accounts are the best accounts you can basically get.
auf rockstarenergy.de/Clash of Clans.
Should sell off some more
Order
here.
filled.
I'm gonna take 3 here again. You use trade locker? Sounds good. I think we're gonna drop some more here. ES looks very bearish and kept the trend line. So I think that's valid. I think we're valid to get below the trend line again. Could also just take this. Indecisive here right now, but I think the downside pull would make more sense here. But our last 20 touch is like, some time has passed since that, on the 5 minutes. Pretty sure, yeah, like lots of time has passed since that. But I would love to see at least one more take of this liquidity, at least this liquidity or this liquidity. So taking this or taking this. Take 3 more here.
Order filled.
Let's just go for this low here.
Order filled.
Nice. We got filled even though the candle wasn't even there. Now it is, but yeah. If you do want to get flying pips, yeah, if referrals are better there, why not? Like at the moment I'm just trading with Topstep because it's the cheapest, like overall cost, and I can just like if I don't pass like the first account, I can just buy another because it's not that expensive. But like the overall cost, I mean like 180 for the whole account with everything, it's much, I think. Oh, it's not futures. Oh, it's CFD. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna end the stream here. I see you guys again tomorrow. We'll be streaming again. I wish you all a great day and have fun. They're making a futures one called Funding Ticks too. Oh, that sounds good. Funding Ticks. Okay, I'm looking at that, maybe. Okay. See you guys then. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your day. And bye bye. Till tomorrow.